Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. As the seasons change, so does our wardrobe, and we want to get your wardrobe and your style ready for the upcoming months ahead. Now, as you will have noticed, I'm not the earliest when it comes to autumn content, but honestly, I didn't really feel like autumn was already here before. We have been stuck at home so long that no one of us really wanted to believe that autumn is already here and that summer is already gone. And also, I have been traveling a little bit, which meant that I really wanted to keep my summer feelings and my summer clothes for as long as possible. And also, the weather in Germany has just changed from the summer heat to the crisp autumn air that we all love, and that allows us to be a little bit more creative when it comes to fashion because we have many more layers we can work with. That is why I'm just starting now with my autumn edit, and I hope that you enjoy it because now I'm totally in the mood for autumn content. If you're interested in more fashion videos, then make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss a video. As always, everything that I show will gonna be linked down below, so you'll just have to click show more and everything's gonna be listed. So today I have my top 10 wardrobe essentials for autumn that I want to share with you. And no matter the budget, I promise there will be something in it for you, because I'm also gonna talk about items you can spend a little more money on and some items that you might want to save your money on and rather spend on something else. So let's get started with my first autumn essential. So my first autumn essential are a pair of knee-high boots. And I'm specifically meaning knee-high boots, not over-the-knee boots, because I know that over-the-knee boots are super popular and in fashion and are super nice with short skirts. I won't argue with that. But I find knee-high boots to be a little more wearable because I don't really see myself wearing over-the-knee boots into my office job. So I have really learned to love knee-high boots, and I find them a lot more versatile. And a pair of quality knee-high boots instantly will elevate your look. Mine have a little heel, so I'm literally elevated. Boots go with so many things. You can pair them with short skirts, with midi skirts, with dresses, even with tight-fitting trousers. I think a pair of knee-high boots is always a good look and will always make a very classic and elegant silhouette, and it will look really sophisticated. Find a color that works for you and your wardrobe, something that blends in really well, something that is not too harsh. If, like me, you wear a lot of light colored clothing, then a black pair of boots can easily be a little bit harsh. Mine are in this lovely gray shade, which I think is really perfect to combine with a lot of items. And also, you gotta think about the heel height. You do want your heel to be perfect. You want a little bit of height boost if you're short like me, and you do not want a heel that is super thin and super high so that it's not really wearable for every day. For example, the office where I'm working in is in the 3rd floor, and if I have to run these steps 4 times, 5 times a day, then I really don't want a lot of heel. I just want something nice, but I do not want something that is uncomfortable. Depending on your workwear situation and your general style, I think you could splurge on a pair of knee-high boots such as Jimmy Choo's or, I don't know, Valentino boots. But I do not own any, and I don't personally feel the need to, because I do love myself a good suede boot. And I honestly don't find myself wearing it when it's super rainy. Great boots that you can buy on the high street or on like a premium high street end, such as, for example, Ted Baker, and you do not need to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds or dollars or euros or wherever you live for a good pair of boots. My next autumn essential is a high neck jumper. I have 2 examples to show you. One is this super classic light baby pink color jumper that has slightly balloon sleeves but is really tight fitted, and then also this really voluminous chunky knit from Zara in this lovely camel colors. It has almost batwing sleeves, and I really adore this one. But what they both have in common is that they're neutral and they have no design detail that will go out of style, meaning you can wear these year after year. The ones I've shown you are from last year, and I am really looking forward into this year's knits and looking what's on the high street. But also I'm looking forward to wear these again because they're just still as in style as they were last year. I find that a high neck looks really chic and elegant, but also it keeps you really warm. If you have like a low V-neck sweater, you will often find yourself be really cold and you don't really know why, because you're wearing a chunky knit, but the neckline makes all the difference in keeping you warm. They go with skirts, they go with trousers or really tight-fitting pants, like skinny jeans, for example. Also, they look great with leggings, like a loose-fitting jumper like this one would look actually really great with some tight-fitting leggings. Price point-wise, I would search somewhere in the middle. I wouldn't go too low in quality. You want something that is nice, that's gonna keep you warm. Look into the composition of the materials. You want something made out of wool or cashmere or some kind of mohair blend, like natural ingredients, nothing too synthetic about them, so that you can wear these year after year. My next autumn-winter wardrobe essential would be a light colored coat. Now I have this one right here, which is a lovely cape from Zara, and it still has the tag in because I gotta tell you a story. So I've seen this, I think 3 years ago in Zara, and it is a beautiful cape and the composition was really good. I don't actually know what it was. I just remember it being really good and being handmade, and it was kind of expensive for Zara. It was about 100 euros, and at that time I couldn't bring myself to spend that kind of money on a Zara coat. I hung it away, it was sold out immediately, and I regretted it ever since. I've been looking for it everywhere, and now 3 years later I have found it secondhand with someone who haven't used it at all, who still had the tag in, and I got it for half price. So that is my little story with this cape. What I actually want to tell you is that when I left this at the store, I had so many outfits that I thought would look so amazing with it, because it's light in color and it's not too long, so you can wear it beautifully with some lovely skinny jeans or short skirts. This would look amazing also with blouses. And also the jumper that I've just shown you from Zara with the battle wing sleeve, I can't really wear with a coat because it's a little bit too bulky around the arms. And with a cape, you just never have that issue because there's plenty of room in the arm. Also, I find because the cape is a little more breathable and it's not lined, this is a lot more appropriate for autumn, because I feel like the winter coat season is not quite here yet and it would be too warm. So I think a cape is super, super nice. Also, H&M do really well when it comes to light colored coats and capes. You just have to watch out a little bit for the composition of the fabrics. Same as the jumpers, you want something natural, maybe wool. That is always really nice. And you should also consider whether you want a lining or not. A lining is great, but it can keep you really, really warm, which is great for winter, but maybe too hot for autumn. So if you still want a little bit of that autumn air breeze coming through, then a coat without a lining would be a great option for the transitional period. Also, this coat, which is from Ted Baker, is a super lovely option because it's in this neutral color, this really pretty camel tone, and it's just so nice to wear over a long skirt or long dresses. But again, this is also something that will stand the test of time, meaning you can also wear this in winter because it's really going to keep you warm. It even has a cashmere blend in it, and I guarantee you this is so warm you won't ever get cold when you're wearing this. So this is a really nice option, but you do not have to spend that much money right away for a good quality coat, because the winter season is still to come, and in autumn you will be fine with a coat that is not as thick and warm, but something like this is a really nice option. My next autumn essential is an autumn appropriate skirt. Now, I do not like to wear jeans and trousers a lot of the times. I really enjoy skirts, but you do have to watch out for the kind of skirts you're going to. So there are two options. Either you pick a long skirt or you pick a short skirt that is autumn appropriate. First of all, let me show you a long skirt. I have a beautiful midi skirt, also from Zara. It is this pleated satin midi skirt that looks so great and so expensive. Like, you would not believe that this is from Zara when it's on. And I love short skirts, but sometimes you can't always wear them. For example, if you do not want to wear tights because you don't like tights, or because they are too short to wear to work, or you're going for an occasion where you just need to be a little bit more covered up. Also, if it's super cold, then a midi skirt is very, very tempting because you can just layer tights underneath and no one will see them, but it will just be an extra layer of warmth so you're not getting cold. A midi skirt like this would look really, really nice with a form-fitted jumper, maybe a roll neck, and some high neck tops and blouses, and also paired with a nice pair of boots. I think this is a really nice look to go for autumn. Now moving on to short skirts that are autumn appropriate. Now these you can wear if you're comfortable with your legs out, if you're not getting cold too quickly, or if like me you do not have a problem with showing your legs in the little bit colder months. You can pair these with boots, like over the knee boots, knee-high boots, but you could also wear it with tights if you must. I have a few examples to demonstrate. First one being this suede skirt from H&M. This is a lovely chocolate brown and it is a perfect example for a nice autumnal skirt because it's really structured. It's not looking like a flimsy summer skirt, and it's also really blending nicely in that color palette of autumn clothes. Same goes for this skirt from Zara. This is just another example of a nice skirt that is autumn appropriate because it's really well structured and the color is pretty. It has this duck-tooth print running through it and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And because it's so pleated and structured, it does look good with wearing with a jacket or a cape, and you do not look like you're dressed for summer. You will look like you dress for the weather. Now, besides the structure and the color of your clothing items, you need to make sure that they have a nice material that is autumn appropriate. You can get away with a satin midi skirt, but you cannot get away with a satin mini skirt. What you can do is wear a tweed skirt like this one. This is also from Zara. It's super old, but it's really just an example of looking for those materials that look autumn appropriate or winter appropriate, and that will transform your whole look, your whole outfit to be more appropriate for autumn and will look really elegant. Now, tweed is a classic, and whenever I see tweed, I do directly have to think about Chanel and the luxury vibe, and I always think that tweed is a really classic and elegant material to go for. Another example is this knitted skirt from Zara as well. I think all of my items are kind of from Zara. I think I had one H&M item. Yeah, but this is my knitted skirt from Zara. It's actually part of a two-piece, and I love this so much because it's light colored and the material being a knit allows me to wear it in the colder months, and this looks really great when wearing with a cape or a coat and with some boots or some ankle boots. This looks really great as well, and I can't wait to wear that. Now, if you do feel too cold or uncomfortable having your legs out, you can also pair them with a nice pair of tights. I would suggest going for a cashmere tights or wool blend tights that will keep you really warm, but will look a little bit nicer than just black tights. So that would be my tip. Don't go for black tights, go for a gray or like a natural color, something that is gonna fit in your wardrobe. If you would wear this white or cream colored skirt with some black tights, it just wouldn't really match. It would be too harsh. Rather go for a gray pair of tights. I think these look much nicer than black. If you have some nice black boots to go with it, you can wear black, but other than that, I would go for something that is just a little more smooth. My next autumn essential is a quality and well-made leather handbag. For me, this is the Calvin Klein bag that I've showed you on my channel before. This will stand the test of time, and you want something that is gonna withstand all the rain and the weather in autumn and winter, and something that you don't have to worry about too much. Also, you need kind of a tote bag because you do need to carry a little more. You now not only carry your essentials, but also accessories like scarves, hats, gloves, or an umbrella, because honestly that is the most needed. So this is something that I would say invest in, something that's gonna last you a long time, something that you can have year after year, if not even all year around. My next autumn wardrobe essential is a jumper dress. This one is from ASOS. It's in this lovely camel color, which I think is the ultimate autumn color. But a jumper dress is something you can just pull out of your wardrobe, be super comfortable, and have an instant outfit because you do not need to think about what to pair with it. You're all covered up and you look really, really chic, but are super comfortable at the same time. I wear them to all kinds of occasions, like family gatherings, to work, to meetings, if I'm just nipping out to the shops. Whatever it is that is on your autumn agenda, a jumper dress will always be a really good choice, and you can dress it up and down. You could wear it with some nice ankle boots. You could also wear it with like nice knee-high boots. You can wear a lovely coat with it. You could just have a scarf on top of it if you are really warm. This one that I have right here is in a composition with cashmere, so it's really thin but keeping me warm at the same time. Also, jumper dresses are really great for layering. You can have a thermal underneath or a cotton top or whatever it is that you fancy wearing underneath. A jumper dress will cover it all up and you will look really good. I also do wear it with these gray cashmere tights I've shown you before, because I find that way I'm super warm and there's nothing in the whole world that could happen to me that would make me be cold in a jumper dress. My next autumn essentials are some great pairs of leggings. And I don't mean those basic cotton black leggings you can get anywhere. I mean, they're kind of great to wear underneath, but what I do mean are some nice fashionable leggings, because I feel like they're a lot more comfortable than jeans and they keep you just as warm. You could also wear tights underneath to give you that extra layer of warmth, but they just look so much more chic and elegant and make much more of a fashion statement. For example, I have a nice pair of faux suede leggings from Zara. These are in a chocolate brown again. These look super great with chunky knits, and you can be super cozy on cold days or rainy days. When you really don't want to wear a skirt or tights, then you can wear a pair of leggings that's gonna keep you really warm. I also have a pair of patterned leggings, also from Zara, are these. I've worn these a couple of times with the jumper that I'm currently wearing. I find that is a really great and classic look. They have these beautiful dog tooth pattern, and I find these are like the most classic autumn pattern you can get. Also, what I would really love is a faux leather leggings. I didn't find any that I really liked last year, so I'm definitely on the lookout for this year's version. Let me know if you have a good recommendation for nice faux leather leggings. Moving on to the next autumn winter essential. For me, these are roll neck jumpers. I have these two as an example to show you. These are both from Zara. They're in a beautiful soft material, but super affordable as well. They come back every single season. I've already seen these on Zara this year, so I'm gonna link these down below. Keep an eye out for them because they do tend to drop more colors throughout the season. I have this one which has a beautiful camel tone, and then also this cream one which is really nice to blend with light colors, and the camel one is really nice also to wear with black and gray and just have a really sleek and polished look. And you can wear them as base layer. For example, if you have a nice dress from summer that you just want to wear a little bit longer. For example, I have a lovely tweed playsuit from Zara that I always wear with this jumper because I think they look so cute together. And you can basically make anything sleeveless appropriate for autumn and winter. They're a go-to piece in your wardrobe that you will find yourself reaching for every single day, if not more than that. Number 9 of my list of wardrobe essentials is a classic pair of ankle boots. Now there are so many styles you can choose from, but they are your number 1 building block in your wardrobe. Boots are the only way to go in winter. I don't like wearing trainers or sneakers, and autumn winter is boot time for me. Look out for good quality that you don't have to worry about wearing in the rain or being ruined. I have quite a few examples to show you. First one being this classic black pair of ankle boots. I will link these down below. I've just got these. But these are a black suede, which are really nice to wear with black skinny jeans or tight-fitting trousers. They're also really tight around the ankle, which means you can wear them with black tights if that's something you fancy. But I find it gives a really sleek and slim looking leg, and it's also really elongating your leg if you have something that blends as seamlessly as these. My next example would be these pair of Chelsea boots. I don't really know. They're maybe even more for winter because these are really warm ones. But a classic pair of Chelsea boots is the perfect way of styling anything that is not black, basically. Because I find that black is a little bit too harsh sometimes. For example, my suede leggings that I shown you earlier, I don't like chocolate brown and black together. So I think that this will look really great with Chelsea boots. Chelsea boots also come into fashion every single season, so you won't have trouble finding any nice ones and you won't ever worry about these going out of style. My final pair of ankle boots to show you are these heeled ankle boots. They have a lovely pointy toe and a really low cut around the ankle. And these boots I wear if I really want to elevate my look or have a nice occasion, or maybe you want to wear them if you're like me, a little bit shorter and you just really need a little lift, then something like this is perfect and it will always stay in style, and you should definitely consider getting a pair of heeled ankle boots. And my final wardrobe essential is a fashion accessory of your choice. Now for me, the obvious one we want to get out of the way is a Burberry scarf. This one is a cashmere one and it's really classic check print, and I love it so much because it looks good with everything. It elevates every look. It just always gives that luxury touch to an outfit, which makes it the most versatile piece in my wardrobe. And I like it because it is obviously designer, but it is a little bit low-key because you're not really having a big logo or anything to brag. But I just think if you have something really similar, for example, my camel dress wearing with a nice coat, and then this scarf on top just finishes off the look. Now, other accessories to show you, for example, are a nice pair of leather gloves. These are from Ted Baker. They actually had like a little pom-pom, were pink, but I cut that off because it was a little bit too much for me. But these are really nice, so if you do not have a nice pair of gloves, then you should definitely get one. I've also seen really nice ones from H&M that are made out of real leather, so you should definitely check these out if you haven't already. Moving on to hats, there are also a million styles you can choose from. Maybe you like nice fedora hats. I always think they look so good, but they don't really flatter me. So what I like to wear is either a beret. This one is also from H&M. It's just a nice cream woolen beret, or this really pretty color like bubble hat, which I think is also really nice, and this will keep you warm throughout the winter. So that is everything on my autumn winter essential list for your wardrobe. I hope you found this video useful and you could find some information in how to elevate and redefine your style for autumn, and I will see you next time. Bye!